Welcome to the third episode of -2 of our podcast.
Who remembered? I'm so
Damn it, dude. I was going to comment on that.
No.
Why do you have to correct yourself now and be a good friend? That's bullshit.
Anyways.
As you can hear, we have a guest.
Yeah.
Who, you, Kimbo? It sounds like you're the guest all the time.
Oh,
It's John's podcast, boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
all right.
There's two guests today.
From the instant trolling, you can tell that we have man's GoofMA in the building.
Woo!
Oh, Giles.
Hell yeah. First white guy on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He actually is. That's true.
L-bomb, surprisingly, not white.
Yeah. What do you mean, surprisingly?
He plays Balrog. It's a white thing.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Kim's about to go.
talking about kids.
I know, but never mind.
Stop.
Alright. So, the first thing I wanted to get through, thank God it's not Blanca anymore.
We're done with.
Yeah, we're done with Blanca, finally.
I've fought two of them so far.
Yeah.
And I lost to one. I don't know when to hit him.
Yeah, it's... Blanca's a... Good Blanca's are really, really good. Like...
Well, good. A good Fong pisses me off.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yep. You just need practice against them.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so the first thing is Alex Valla's tweet. He tweeted the best players, past and future, top 3 ever.
Oh, whoa.
Top three for the past, top 3 for the future.
Yep.
Okay.
So in the past,
Okay.
he put for top FGC like ever.
Okay.
Dark Side Phil,
Dear God.
Dark Side Phil, and Dark Side Phil.
How'd you know? No, of course not.
He got evil. Remember? Like.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
what?
So what?
Did
Yeah,
he
he won. He won some like. No, he didn't win. He got what? Top 8.
Yeah, something. He got like 4th place at like a Evo event, but it was like a port of like Super Turbo that like
Oh,
nobody
I thought
played.
he got first place in that. And I
No.
didn't know that was an Evo
He
event.
was the top American,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and that's what he brags about.
And a
Yeah.
port that played.
See, I
And the fourth-
didn't know that it was an Evo event. I thought it was just a random event.
Yeah, I know that was Evo.
Zero.
Oh.
But anyway, so what? Top. So like, are you going from 3rd to 1st?
Yeah, sure, third to first. For
Okay.
he said in no. Well, actually, he did say in no particular order for the 2000s,
Okay.
which is Daigo,
All right.
Justin Wong, and Tokido.
Okay, that's not shocking at all.
It isn't. So.
That's the top fighting game players of all time in no particular order in the 2000s.
Okay, fighting game.
Yeah, fighting game like in general, like everywhere.
What else did Tokido play?
Uh,
I know he plays a few other games. Because I know it's not just Street Fighter. He's
I
most
think he
known for.
played. Didn't he play Kino Fighters back then?
I think so.
Maybe.
Kino Fighters and Virtua Fighter, right?
I think Virtual Fighter is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Huh.
But other than that, I don't know. I do agree with Justin Wong and Daigo, but Tokido for the 2000s.
But did any of them play Def Jam? Because that game's still up for wraps, Kimbo.
Oh
You
shit!
still have to
Oh,
hold an L rail soon. I gotta bring in my Wii or something because I have it on there.
yo. Fury GameCube version? Trash.
Okay, what are you talking about? The PlayStation version, the one where you could only do 2 people?
What are you talking about? Well, I mean, like, I want the PlayStation version because it got more sound, more songs in the soundtrack.
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it just had different voice actors.
It got the different voice actors, but it has more songs in the soundtrack,
Kim
too.
knows every coding piece. I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't
if this
play-
dude had just a tin can and like a pencil, he'll somehow make the game.
You're forcing it. It's not that serious.
Like,
It's not that serious.
Who's top on the tier list then, Kimbo? Because I know that. I actually looked that up.
Clearly, it's suspect. Dumb.
No.
what?
Thinking that is suspect.
I'm kidding.
Damn.
It's Ludacris. Ludacris and Crow.
Oh.
Hey, I would understand Crow, but Ludacris, really?
Ludacris? Yeah, I understand Crow, definitely, but not Ludacris.
Ludacris is fast.
All right. Well, I don't look up tier lists. I just play the game.
I thought it was Redman that was like the beast.
No, Redman's just cool.
Yeah, it's cool shit. We're getting off topic.
But yeah, so best top 3 or whatever for the 2000s. I don't know about Tokido being up there.
All right, so that was the past. What's the present?
Then the present, modern era, he put Infiltration, Chris G, and Sonic Fox.
That's fair.
I can't hate on that.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think that's actually a perfect.
I think I'm more interested to hear the future.
However, instead of Infiltration, maybe Punk?
No.
Recently, though?
I guess that's true. But then again, you can say the same thing about Infiltration.
Didn't he just come back and make noise somewhere?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Punk?
No, Infiltration.
Oh.
He made noise at Fuck, what was that fucking thing called? It was Japan, Evo Japan, wasn't it? Where he won with Manat.
Yo, his Manat.
Yeah. No, wasn't it Jerry?
No, it was Jerry and Manat. He like switched between the two.
Yeah, his Jerry is beast, his Manat is beast. His Nash was beast, but then when Nash got nerfed, he kind of fell off, but he came back.
All right, Kimbo. Nash got nerfed. All right. Enough of that.
I think he's brought that up every single podcast.
It's been every time you talk to Kimbo, it's Nash got. Hey, Kimbo, did you know it's raining outside? My shoe. Real. Hey, did you know Nash got nerfed? I don't care about Nash anymore, dude. It's been 2 patches, 3, I think 4 patches since they ruined that character. All right, listen.
I'm salty.
I played him season 1 as well. It hurts, but you gotta let go. Okay. At least you got it deep once. They just nerfed Geef a little bit. So
they've been nerfing Geef every then, right? Like little by little.
Since they created that character, because it is bad when he's good. So I mean, what can you really say? I guess just buff Abigail again.
Abigail's a force.
Again, we're getting off topic.
That's how we do it, though.
Because I want to hear the rest of this. I actually want to hear the rest of this.
All right, future top 3, and if I'm not on it, that is the biggest crock of shit I've ever.
Chris G is a fucking beast in every game he enters, so totally can see that.
Same with Sonic Fox, technically, except maybe, but he's really good at a lot of games.
Here's the thing. When you look at like MMA or boxing or anything like that, and you look at these like top guys like Mayweather, you can't argue he's the best or whatever. But like, if you look at like John Jones from MMA, he's known as the best fighter of all time, but he has stuff that are questionable on his legacy, which is he got caught 3 fucking times with steroids in his system. When it comes to Sonic Fox, I just want to see him if they ban Adderall.
Yeah.
I want to see how he plays.
I remember you saying this from the last one, but didn't Nell say that he
needs it, technically.
Right? What is he?
If he needs it, that means that he only needs a certain amount. What if he just takes more?
Yeah. What does he have?
I think he has like ADHD.
Yep, ADHD.
The way he talks, that he has it.
Yeah, he has ADHD. You can tell. But what if they like limited how much he can use?
Well, what if he doesn't take his pills and then he has ADHD playing a fucking game like Dragon Ball Z?
Then he'll be too active and probably be way too offensive and lose.
Yeah, maybe. I guess you need a little bit of focus because it's not just mashing. So
yeah,
you're right.
The game is not just mashing. There is actual thought in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Why are you yelling at me? I didn't say that.
Yeah, true. I'm yelling at the listeners.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Damn, yelling at all the listeners? They're probably like, what do we do?
Okay.
The listeners.
Don't yell at our listener, all right?
At our one listener. You're right. We don't have people watching.
Don't yell at future me when I listen, okay?
Fuck you, future GoofMA.
So, all right, top 3. The third worst, best fighting game player in the future.
Yeah. Does anyone have any question? The only thing I have is Sonic Fox and his questionable legacy. For me, I don't know. Like everyone else probably thinks he's the godlike dude or whatever, but I just want to see him without Adderall, or at least like with a limited amount.
But how do you even like what? How many people are on Adderall? There's got to be more than just him.
Okay, actually, story time. So the first time that I went to Combo Breaker, like a big event, and I went for MKX, and it was the first year that MKX came out too. I made top 8. When I made top 8, during the night, there were 2 guys, GGA Nikolai, and Dizzy, I believe. GGA Dizzy. Yeah. But they came up to me, like before the night was over, because I was just doing casuals, before I had to go up and go to sleep. They come up to me and was like, "Hey man, you got some Adderall for like my headache or something like that?" I'm like,
"My headache?"
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck?
Nah, man, I don't. He's like, "Oh, damn, all right." And then they started like asking around, and I just
and not Advil.
Yeah, he said Adderall.
He said Advil, and John's going on this big tangent about how people want Adderall all the time.
No. I said Adderall. Like he asked for Adderall for a headache.
Alright.
Yeah, it was weird. I remember Megan was right next to me, and she was like, "Why were they asking about Adderall?" I'm like,
John brought up names too.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll bring up their fucking names all day. So yeah, it's questionable. So there actually might be a lot of people that do it, because I've heard that Zian, for example, never did the eye twitching thing when he first started. Then he became godlike, and all of a sudden he did the eye twitches. And if you look at,
I thought he just had Tourette's. No, like for real. I thought he had a mild form of Tourette's or something. Because like sometimes they'll twitch.
If you look at like actual like facts and proof or whatever on Google, you can see that Adderall sometimes does that effect of like crazy eye blinking like that. So Zian, never know.
Maybe that's just until they ban it, the magic pill.
Yeah, they ban it in other esports. That's why I was like, when is it coming to fighting games?
When is it going to come to our scene so I can pop a few and make some fucking money? I have no pride.
Next balance patch, Giles, just bring some Adderall pills, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not wink saying to bring any, but like if it fell into my mouth, I'd probably perform a little bit for a low price.
Lower price of what?
Like $1 each pill.
That's
because I still got to pay to get in.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The next little subject is since we're pretty much done with that, I mean, we basically agree with.
No, we didn't get the top future.
Yeah, that was the top future was Infiltration, Chris G, and Sonic Fox.
Oh, I thought there was a past, present, and future.
Oh, future. No. There's just past and present.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you can't even argue. You can't even argue with the future.
Yeah, the only thing I kind of don't is Tokido for 2000s. I guess.
He was really good though.
He was. I'm trying to remember back then, and I don't know, because you had people like Actually, yeah, no, because that would be Infiltration time. Actually, yeah, you're right. Tokido, yeah.
I mean, see that's really hard though, because Street Fighter 4 had so many good, unique players.
Well, this is early 2000s, so this would be like Third Strike.
Oh.
Not counting Street Fighter 4, it seems.
Oh yeah, that's true, because Street Fighter 4 didn't come out until 09 and shit.
Yeah, so this is early 2000s, so this is literally Third Strike, MVC2.
This was during the time when like no new fighting games was coming out.
Yeah, so
gotcha.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, I agree now. Daigo, Justin Won, and Tokido. That's actually.
Yeah, I was thinking just Street Fighter 4, and I was like, that's a big list to skim through.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that totally makes sense with Chris G, Sonic Fox, and Infiltration modern era. If you add like Street Fighter 4 and then everything else that came after.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all agree with that. So there goes that.
Fair enough.
Okay, so Winter Brawl happened on Sunday.
What's wrong?
Well, before we enter the Dragon Ball part, let's go to the Street Fighter side. Nephew with a Colleen beating Knuckle-Doo twice.
Knuckle-Doo's
Guile.
Wow.
Yeah, he beat him twice with Colleen. That's a bad matchup as it is.
Yeah? What about with new V-Trigger?
I don't get hit.
That makes it even actually.
No, because she can get around the fireballs because of the V-Trigger too.
Yeah, it goes through it, right?
Yeah, but mostly it was just Nephew was just getting the hits, and then like he was just outplaying him. Like it wasn't even just like a gimmick type thing. It was just him.
My man just subs for days, and he kept switching him up at just the right time. It was just.
Well, it doesn't seem like I think Knuckle doesn't he have a lot of things going on that are making maybe like his head not in it?
Yeah, that could be it then. But then again, he only lost to Nephew. Everyone else he pretty much destroyed. So
well, who do you lose completely?
He only lost to Nephew.
It wasn't double elimination?
Yeah, it was. He lost to him in winners, and then he lost to him in grands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Knuckle didn't lose against anyone else. And he beat him pretty clean, too.
Hey, good for him. Who won?
Then, representing Massachusetts, we had Burkish, 9th place, I believe. Like, he was right outside.
It was Draken that got 9th place.
Oh, yeah, Draken.
Right.
When he came in as Draken, I'm over there in the sub chat, Twitch. I'm like, Draken, I didn't know you're there. How are you,
at BP at the same time?
Yeah, how are you at BP and over there at the same time? He's like, man, I make things work, like, in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's good, though.
He's over here like, yo, look at my Urian. You guys didn't expect that, did you? I'm like, damn.
That's impressive.
And then they also, in the Event Hub's list and everything, they put Draken. They have no idea.
Oh, that kind of sucks for Burkish.
Yeah, they kind of do. I don't know if he cares or not, though.
I'd care.
Yeah, I would care, too, to be honest. I would definitely care.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's the point? Because they're just going to think it's someone else.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to doing really well, you want sponsors and stuff. I'm not saying it would, like, eliminate any option for him to get sponsors, but
it'll take longer.
It's easy because it's one more place you see Burkish's name.
Yeah.
But now you just don't, even though it is him. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing in Street Fighter side is Punk not doing so well.
I mean, we all basically called that last podcast.
We did.
Like, I don't know what's going on with him. I think maybe he's just splitting his focus too much. Maybe that's what it is, because he tried to play, Marvel vs. Capcom, and then he tried to play Dragon Ball, and, like, neither of those were really working for him. I mean, I can't speak on Marvel vs. Capcom, because I wasn't really following that game that much. But, I don't know, I just feel like he's not doing as well as he used to be doing.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree with Nelbom when it comes to, like, I think he thinks he's on a fucking mountain by himself, and no one can get up to him, so he has no... Like, he doesn't see the other mountain that everyone else is going... Like, everyone is going above him, and he's like, nah, I'm staying on my mountain, I don't care. And he's not climbing.
I mean,
how do you blame him?
Like, he's still in Season 2 hype, like, oh, I'm the best. Like, nigga, it's a new season.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. He blew up so fast and got so big in such a short amount of time that my head would be huge, too. Forever.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's 18, I believe. Like 19
right.
now.
Young on top of that, and he got second at Evo.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
And only a year before that was he rage quitting online and...
Right. He blew up so fast and got so far to a place none of us have ever been. And, of course, my head would be huge.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
I think the loss to Tokido would have knocked him down a peg. I mean, fam,
no.
you were crying on camera in front of, like, thousands of people.
You can't say whether or not you'd cry.
No, but he was crying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know, but I might. Your whole family's there, and you got second at Evo?
And on top of that, you got teabagged and taunted.
Yeah. Like, my man got embarrassed.
Basically, it was supposed to humble him. That's what we wanted out of it. It was supposed to humble him. Instead, he went to the next event, and then it was, I think it was Defend the North, and Idom fucking mollywopped him, and he got pissed off.
Yeah.
Then he got second again, and then ever since then, he just hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm just saying, I don't know how humble I'd be if it's like with the rate that he went that's kind of like one of us just hanging out with the people we usually do at events, and then all of a sudden being amongst them. It's like you're still kind of used to hanging out with all your the old school, well, not old school, but the older players that you used to play with, and now you're just like a hero amongst them.
I guess I see what you mean.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like now the way he's going, like he's gonna end up being like the Mike Ross of like the East Coast FGC. You know, like you were good once, but then you kind of fell off. But now everybody just watches you for your personality.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason people really pay attention to Punk nowadays.
So you're saying like the Mike Ross before he decided fuck esports?
Yeah, essentially.
He didn't even say fuck esports. He said fuck everything, gaming related.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
now he
stupid.
posts like really
Stupid as fuck.
convoluted pictures on Instagram. He'll post like a door with writing on it. And
Yeah,
be like,
I've seen that. He's just
be
weird
your
now.
best self.
He's
Fuck
so
the
weird.
rest. And then it's like,
I remember meeting him, and he was like the nicest dude, and he fucking took a picture with me and everything.
damn. I met him at PAX twice.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And he was like, "How you doing in the tournament?" I'm like, "I'm top 32." He's like, "What?" And he went and watched my next match. I remember him being right behind me. So like, like he's a nice guy. I don't know, like.
I think it's just like the pressure of like
being the most known guy.
That too. Like he
and the most liked, and like ever since you left, what the fuck is the show? Why can't I think of it?
Adventures?
Excellent Adventures. Everybody's just like bothering Gutex with where's Mike Ross, and like the rate went down. So it's like not like I left and you guys are picking on my friend.
Yeah, he did address that at some point.
Yeah, he yelled at someone.
Yeah, he did.
So
yeah, I don't know. That show's downhill now. Like, I mean, like it gets like what 100 viewers now.
Dude, I can't even say I've watched it since he left. You know.
I tried.
I haven't. Nope.
I tried, and now they're just doing tutorials and like playing with like James Chen and stuff, and I'm just like.
Or some chick.
Yeah, some chick.
I was able to deal with him playing with like James Chen and like Sherry Jennings. I'm like, all right, whatever. You at least got people we know, right? But now at this point, he's just playing with like these two random chicks. I'm like, I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, he's like sitting in his bedroom teaching a couple girls how to play the game. Like, nobody wants to fucking watch that, man.
Oh, like fam, like if you then you smash him, but like we don't need to see you try to smash these chicks.
In a way that none of us would want to go about that. If I was trying to bang some girl, I would not try to teach her Street Fighter. Because first of all, I don't fucking know how to play Street Fighter.
Show me how to do that DP.
Yeah, right. That's just sitting there watching them try to do a Hadouken and get like disappointed in themselves before they fuck you.
That's what it is. You gotta bring the morale down, you know, before you strike.
You bring home a 10, show her she ain't shit, bring her down to a 4, cut her at the knees, and then slide in. Safe.
It's OP.
Yeah, I get it.
It's top tier.
Because I've a few times I've taken girls home and I just played for a minute like an idiot. I mean, nothing happened, but I didn't try to teach them. You know, it was bad enough I was playing for a second, like getting kind of aggravated, and they're like, "Oh wow, you know, it's just a video game, and this guy's getting pissed." But yeah, I don't know. So that derailed really fast, just talking about Gutex playing a game with girls that he may or may not even be having sex with.
They're probably just nice people, and he's probably just trying to be nice to them.
Right, yeah.
We completely... We're sorry, Gutex. We completely just assumed shit.
Sorry.
I apologize.
I'm not sorry. Forget that.
We have our own opinions.
All right, we need back to Winter Brawl.
Yeah, so now the DBZ side... Man, was that hype as fuck. Please,
I don't know.
Please tell me you saw that, Giles. Did you see that top 8?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I've been learning piano. I don't have time to watch this shit.
The fuck? Piano?
Yeah. Someone in this NEFGC has to be classy and have some kind of redeeming qualities to themselves.
I play guitar? You know I play guitar?
No.
I play acoustic guitar, man.
You can play acoustic guitar?
Yeah.
Let's start a band.
What?
Because what do we...
We'll call it -3.
Oh my god. Let's say a girl, right? This would be the case. Accidentally stumbles into Balance Patch, right? At least 2 people in that whole group have to be like have an attractive quality. You know what I'm saying? We can't all be just disgusting nerds. And none of those girls are gonna first to 5 us. And if you beat them, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, like, but if I bring a whole 88 key keyboard, it's like bigger than everybody there. And then you bring an acoustic guitar, background music for everyone playing.
We don't even have to play. Just play the minute the girls come in. Just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to know how to play. Like, what do they know? You know what I'm saying? If they're not musicians, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of nervous anyway around a bunch of stinky nerds.
Anyways, Dragon Ball. That was one of the hypest top 8s I've seen in a very long time.
Hey, Giles just put me in a good mood with the jokes he was telling, and then you got to bring up the Dragon Ball Fighters top 8 that went ball. Here was my problem.
Why are you salty?
I'm salty as fuck because Sonic Fox was like there. Alright? Like, my issue, like, I don't have a problem with Sonic Fox as a person. I never met the man. He's probably really cool. Whatever. My problem is that he's winning every single time. And the one person that I put my faith in, I really hoped he won, was Chris G. And he failed us all. Like, Sonic Fox just keeps winning, and it's annoying. Like, if it was, like, 6 tournaments, but you won, like, 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6, I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. At least he lost one. But this man hasn't lost a single tournament.
You know, I remember quotes back then from pro players of other games that said Sonic Fox can't hang in any other game other than NetherRealm. And then he branched out. And then he dominated in everything he had to.
Yeah. You know what, though? I completely disagree, Kimbo, where it's like in Street Fighter 4, there were a lot of people who were consistently, like, winning stuff, right?
Well,
like, here and there. Like at least,
Infiltration won a lot for a long time.
Daigo was back.
a lot.
Yeah.
I was saying, my issue is that this dude is winning every single Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament.
Right, but I'm saying, like, in Street Fighter 5, it's really, like, anybody's game who can win. To be, like, obviously there's some players that are always going to be in the top area,
Right.
but you don't ever know. Like, at least with this, like, the more he wins, like, you might be mad for the moment, but how excited will you be when someone beats him? See, you're already disappointed that it didn't happen.
It's the Mayweather effect.
Right, the more he wins, the more exciting it's going to be when someone beats him, because...
And the more eyes that are going to keep coming out just to see if it's that time. Is it going to be the time when he loses?
Right, he's the LeBron of this game. So when they finally lose, like, it's going to be crazy.
It was when at least it's never going to be like Zero. Zero dominated, what was it, for like 2 years?
Yeah.
So
Smash 4, I think?
Yeah, Smash 4, he dominated for 2 years. Then he started losing, and then he retired. Yeah.
Right. But everybody was so hyped that he was losing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like every time he wins, it throws a little bit more fertilizer on this weed. And then when it finally gets cut, everybody's pumped.
And high.
So, right. When someone takes away his Adderall, or when someone does more Adderall. Listen, I'm the hero we don't deserve. I'm going to go and almost overdose. I'm gonna clean house. Mark my word, right? And I can say that out loud because it's not illegal in the scene yet.
It's not. No. You can literally you can pop Adderall pills mid-match
on stream.
Yeah, like on stream, just
on stream. I'll show my tongue, bang, and then 3 of them down the hatch
and
every
then all
round.
of a sudden you win 3-0.
Yeah, every single time I kill a character, 1 more down the hatch. 1 more down the hatch. Boom. And then if that goes well, which it should, then they will ban Adderall. So not only am I beating Sonic Fox, I'm getting rid of the problem. Easy money.
And you might die.
And I might die, but you know what? I die for a good cause. Because if I die, they definitely ban Adderall.
That's true. It's a guarantee.
It's guaranteed.
Oh, what's next? I don't even know. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
So okay, one of the hypest things that like you know how in Street Fighter a lot of this was in the past, and then now now not so much, but when Karen did her special, and she did her taunt, her little
Oh, I'm going with this.
In Dragon Ball Z, there seems to be multiple things that like reach to that level, and my favorite one, or at least everyone's favorite one right now, is Cell.
Cell's fucking intro is so god. This man gets his chest out.
He gets his chest out and just screams top of his lungs.
To prepare for. Oh! Yes, I'm there for it. Let's go.
And so the commentators mimicked it, and then the crowd now just mimics it every time and just scream top of their lungs. Like, I can't imagine how the event, like everyone in the street probably hears them.
That's cool. That's cool as hell. That's
Yeah.
really a thing. Every time someone picks Cell and lets the intro rock,
Yep.
everybody screams.
Everyone screams like they're turning into Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
That's awesome.
They scream Cell. It's amazing. It's the best.
I was gonna say, Ginyu Force's intro is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that one's pretty hilarious.
You just see all the smoke and everybody standing behind them, like, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Yeah.
I think MVP of that tournament, though, was definitely the TN player. I forgot his name. Was it Fame?
No. Fame was the one with the two same
Oh, yeah,
blues.
the Blues. Yep. I forgot who the one with the TN was.
Oh, fuck. Who was the TM player? Was it? It wasn't Excalibur Blades, was it?
No. He was just Excalibur was just a top tier whore.
Something Hook God. Something Hook God.
Yeah, but he did a comeback with Tien against Excalibur,
With Chouch!
which is another meme in the fighting game thing now. Just like with the Cell thing, when someone uses Chaozu, everyone's like, "No!"
Oh, when he blows up and kills
Yeah,
himself.
like and they all get sad. Everyone gets
That's
sad.
awesome. What an interesting scene.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z is so good.
You also get, like, this is the first time also where there's like Smash and Street Fighter players are interested in a similar
It's
game.
every game. If you actually top 8 of Dragon Ball Z had a pro player from every single scene, which was nuts. That's
Yeah.
never before seen.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Who from Street Fighter?
Chris G.
Oh yeah, well, wouldn't you consider him?
I would count him more as Marvel.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
But he's the closest one.
Yeah, I would say he's the closest one to Street Fighter.
Balance Patch that one time, the Street Fighter players whooped the Smash players, right?
Yeah, because the thing is, the first week for Dragon Ball, when it first came out, Balance Patch happened, and then a Smash player won. But there was no one there from Street Fighter. Like, no one went out. I didn't go out. Kevin didn't go out. No one really went out.
Let me correct myself. Not Street Fighter versus Smash. FGC versus
FGC, but-
Smash.
So that became like a thing where everyone thought that the Smash players were the best. But it's just it was only the first week. Second and third, all of a sudden you saw a top 8 between Street Fighter V, Marvel, and Guilty Gear. You didn't see any Smash in there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if anything, it's the Guilty Gear players that need some fucking. Mostly just Nick. I hate Nick because he's so good. I hate that he switched to fucking Cell. That triggered me so hard.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I was prepared for his Goku.
John gets triggered by Cell a
Yep.
lot.
Just alone.
John gets triggered.
John gets triggered.
The one thing we know about John is he gets triggered.
Yeah.
At least once every 2 months.
Yeah, it's like a period thing for me. John's on his period again.
Yeah, but you space it out like long enough so that like no policing happens.
No,
if you were
Kim calls me out on it literally every fucking time.
Every single time.
Right, but there's nothing like there's no banning or anything. But Dan's really good about that.
Yeah.
I complimented him on that. I'm like, hey, thanks for not banning people all the time.
Because
you
the
really
only
can't
time
find
you want to ban someone is if like they're literally doing threats. That's the only time. If it's an
Yeah.
argument between conversation and it's probably going in a little bit personal, then you just stop what he's doing. You just stop like the thread, but you don't do anything else. You don't ban people for it.
Till I bring that. I mean,
Bringing
what?
that up, actually, just real quick, the thoughts on... Okay, so it seems like anyone who posts in the NEFGC group, New England Fighting Game Community Group, if they have, like, any kind of opinion or anything, it seems like people get up in arms. It's almost like a sensitive... Like, everyone's just a sensitive piece of shit.
Speaking of John getting triggered.
Right. I don't think anyone's ever gotten mad at me in the NAFGC, so...
Got mad at me either, bro. This is kind of a you thing, so go on.
Just a lot of
It's
opinions.
not just a me thing.
My own thread saying
I was looking at some comments from like other like little things, and it seems like a lot of people are getting picked on for a lot of their fucking opinions. Just like the minute they even have an opinion, they're like, a guy would respond with hate, like it'd be like, oh, you know, that's not true and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, he just gave an opinion. Calm yourself.
That's just human nature, because you know you gotta. Someone's challenging your outlook, I guess, and a lot of people aren't, I guess, properly socialized.
Clearly.
To the point where instead of having the discussion, even if nobody's going to change their mind, you got to go off the rails, and then I got to make a meme about them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like when you take yourself too serious, it's like, whoa. Like, how far would Super John get if he posted that big thing and nobody said anything but, hey, John, shut up. He'd never post again.
Oh, I would still post. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I won't look at it.
Well, I'll still post. Because I'll look at it. That's all I care about.
So what? Was there another blow-up?
Oh, well, no. It was just a small thing. Like, there was like a few statuses where I saw like the comments just like blowing up and almost getting personal. I'm just like, off an opinion. Just like literally an opinion. And these are random people. But I guess one that I know is, what was it? Tim McCarthy, what I think his name was.
He has an upside-down default picture. It always pisses me off.
Yeah, I know. He posted something about like, hey, I want to get better at a game or whatever. Face me in like a rank match. Face me in like Street Fighter.
Remember what specifically he said? Anybody below platinum.
Oh yeah, below platinum. So Ricky
People
gave
got a
his
little
opinion on that, and said,
Wait, he said anybody what?
below platinum.
Can I play? Oh, I'm trying to get better. Anybody below platinum want to play? That's what he said?
yeah.
All right.
And Ricky responded with, I don't know if that's a good. I don't know if that's a good thing to do, like to face people lower level. Just to beat them or whatever. Like that's not.
Straight up
a good way to learn.
Yeah, it's not.
All of a sudden, it just sparked like
People
like,
yelling at Ricky?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Tell me you saw the thread, Kim.
I saw a bit of the thread. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I haven't, but like, let's get it straight. 7 to 8 out of 10 times, I don't agree with what Ricky says. Because, you know, he just, like, he kind of just, I feel like he feels something and then he posts it. Not saying he's wrong all the time,
yeah.
but, like,
but he has strong
a lot
opinions.
of things he says I just don't agree with.
Yeah, he has strong opinions. Let's basically.
This one, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know how,
Alright, yes.
how he put it, but of course,
happened-
fighting worse people only is
So
going
what
to
happened?
help.
What was it, Kim?
All right, so Ricky said, "Oh, why below platinum? Let me know if you want to run some steps with me at night." And then Tim said, "Because I'm below platinum, like well below platinum." So I'm like, all right, that kind of makes sense. But Ricky said, "You will learn better habits playing against stronger players." In my opinion, he even added,
Yeah,
in
my
my
opinion.
at the end of that statement. And then AJ put, "That's not true," which I'm just like, well, I mean, it's his opinion, so like it can't be true or false. It's his opinion. And on top of that, Ricky said, "My opinion is true because it's mine."
Okay, so he's just at that point. If Ricky says that, it's like, okay, well, this conversation's done because you don't give a shit what I say.
Yeah, and then AJ said, "You know, whatever you say, Chief."
With an
You know.
upside down face, like he got tilted by it.
That-
And then
oh,
I
that-
posted my own opinion about that because I actually was. Then I was like, you know, I face Kevin all the time. He kicks my fucking ass all the time. Now it's almost even because I've learned from all the losses that I've taken.
Right. You said something around there.
Yeah.
And then Cheeseburger said, "Everyone learns differently. People need to stop assuming that people asking for help is like them," which honestly I kind of agree with. But
But
you
he
said,
came out of nowhere with that shit. Like I didn't assume anything.
I'm a little less on Ricky's side a bit right now, just because I didn't know. I thought Tim was platinum something.
He's gold, I guess, but he was platinum. He just went down to gold because he hasn't played in a while.
Like, it makes a bit more sense. I thought it was like someone who's like super ultra platinum. Like, hey, anybody below platinum want to play?
No, we all would have told him to oblivion.
Ridiculous.
No, that would have been the post.
But I kind of get it. Like, if someone's like silver, being like, hey, anybody below gold.
Well, like he was, because we know him as a player. Like we've played against him, and we know he's really good. So him down spiraling, we can see, and we don't want him to face lower. He should like, you know. So we try to help him basically, and like you got these guys like Cheeseburger and AJ like calling us out on like, you know, oh, you know, don't force it down his throat. Basically, like I'm like coming out like if it's fact. I'm like, like calm yourself. I'm just trying to help. I'm just voicing an opinion.
Everybody gets up in arms with all these fucking arguments and shit. I'm just like, you know what? The boy asked to play. I was like, you know what? I'm technically below platinum. I'll play you.
Oh, Kimbo, you're way below platinum.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm well below platinum.
Does anybody want to play an ultra bronze hit up?
Damn.
No, I'm trash.
No, I'm just playing.
But like, I'm garbage.
I think just people don't know how to say what they should say, which is more like I think on their side, like Cheeseburger and them, I don't want to speak for them, but it's more like when you're playing, like instead of getting absolutely bombed all the time, you actually can learn certain things if you're fighting someone at your level. Because again, going into this, I didn't know that he was lower than platinum.
Yeah.
I thought he was just trying to fight people way worse than him, but he's just trying to fight people same level.
Yeah.
I kind of
But we know
get.
he's not that level. He just got to gold after being like platinum.
I don't know if I've ever played Tim, or I don't even know. I'm sure I know him, but I don't even know what he looks like because
it's been a long time since he went out to events. But he was always at PCG, and he played Ed, I believe, back then.
Yeah, was.
I probably know him, but PCG is also gone. So
yeah.
Yeah, you're saying this, but this is all in the past. So he probably doesn't play that much anymore. So he wants somebody around the level that he's at.
Yeah.
To play, which is like, all right, that makes sense. I get what other people are saying, but it's like he doesn't want to fight somebody way, stronger than him because he doesn't want to just keep losing.
We're not talking about way stronger. Like
that's how he's taking it, though. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I think that's how he was taking. We were trying to. I guess I was just trying to explain to him, like I faced Kevin. He was stronger than me and beat my ass, and now, he still probably can kick my ass, but but it's way more even now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, learn from your losses. It didn't seem like he was learning from his losses. It's more like he was just getting tilted and not having fun with the game. So I was like, well,
that's cool. Kind of what happens, especially if you're playing like really high level. For some people, I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah.
And if you're not having fun, you're not going to even learn at all. Like some people can't have fun when they lose, and I get in those moods sometimes, so I can understand. But some people are just always like that. When I lose in person, I'm never really that pissed because it's just like it's all right, and like people will talk to you. If you lose online, that's a little more annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. For some reason, I'm starting to get angry at some of my losses now.
Starting?
Yeah, starting.
I think it's only when you focus too much on why the fuck is this happening.
Yeah, that's when you start like getting tilted and shit.
That's when you get pissed. Like when you're like, why didn't that work? Why didn't that come out? When it's really like, maybe your fucking stupid fat hands weren't cooperating for a moment. That's what's going on. You did it.
Like a lot of the times, like if I'm playing online and I'll get mad and I'm just like, oh my god, he just keeps jumping at me. And I'm like, so why am I not anti-air? Here you go. And like I find out the problem just by screaming it out loud. Like.
And then sometimes if you can't correct that or it keeps happening, you get even more mad.
Yeah.
Because now it's you versus yourself, just pissed off.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just a matter of having that like mental fortitude to just kind of like keep yourself in check like while you're playing.
But yeah, basically my point is, people need to like stop being so fucking sensitive.
Nobody was being sensitive.
It seemed like people were getting a little sensitive.
Don't project. You might be the one getting sensitive. No.
I'm not getting sensitive at all.
John, you're pretty sensitive.
I'm not getting sensitive at all.
Do we need to get Jewish Jew on here?
No, God, no. By the way, he says that he listens to these podcasts all the time. So
He lives in what?
he listens to the podcast and loves them or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he
I'm with Campbell. I do like that guy.
You know what's funny about him, by the way? Quick funny story about him again. So me, Kimbo, and there was a friend of ours named Scotty, and he's new, right? Like it was his first time at Balance Patch.
Yeah.
The first thing that he saw, me and Scotty, I don't think you were like right there when this happened, but like Jewish Jew just came right up to me and was like, "What's up, Daddy?" And like Scotty just like had the weirdest look. He had no idea who this guy was, and he just came up, like cut Scotty off, and went to my face and was like, "What's up, Daddy?" Like, and Scotty just gave like the weirdest look, like, "Who the fuck?"
Yeah. Like the only thing like I wouldn't do is like bring my girl in his vicinity if I would.
Yeah, no, never. Oh, if I had a girlfriend, and I brought her over. I would never have Jewish Jew anywhere near her.
Yeah, not that I think he's like inherently creepy, but I can't guarantee he won't like bite her tit or something. Like that guy's borderline feral, but that's why I love it. He's always screaming. That whole spoon situation was fucked. And just the things he says is so random, but I enjoy it.
That's what it is.
Hilarious.
I don't want my girl there because he's way too unpredictable. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's unpredictable. I don't think he's creepy.
No, he's not.
But, like, I can't guarantee something won't happen. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He won't uppercut her in the stomach or something. You know, it's like there's always something with him. But I love it.
Yeah.
He's like the. He kind of reminds me like all of us are a big group, and he's like the homeless man that walks by. He's just,
he does look like he like hasn't done much during the week and just like came in like randomly.
Like he had the day off all the time. He just comes in like sandals when it's raining.
Yeah, it was snowing outside, and this dude came in sandals.
Yeah, sandals and socks.
Oh God! While it was snowing? What?
Yeah, well, I was like, I told him too. I was like, you know, it's snowing outside. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it wasn't snowing when he got there.
It wasn't snow. Yeah, and it was like pouring snow. Like,
yeah, that was the cookie dough spoon day.
No, that wasn't the cookie dough spoon day.
Oh, it wasn't different day.
Because that day it was like snow was already on the ground.
No, that day it was snow that started coming down, but it came down so hard and so fast that like by the time you left, like when me and Ricky went in, there was no snow on the ground, but it started snowing. When we left, there was like an inch of snow.
Yeah.
Like it was coming down pretty hard. So yeah, he had to deal with that in sandals and socks.
And he was so pissed. It was like the one honest moment I've seen from him. He was like, "Are you serious?" And you're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like walked away. He's like, "Wait." It's like when he has a genuine reaction that you expect. You're like, "Wait a minute." That's strange. I didn't take you to be like human.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. Like he's way too unpredictable. He's just
he's crazy.
Yeah.
But we love him.
Right.
Yeah. Like Balance Pants would be weird without him now. Like,
he's just like
I feel like
super John, more
this place is missing something. Oh, that's right. Jewish Jew isn't here.
Yeah, like Super John, more like sucks at this fucking game.
Every time.
That's my favorite thing because it's like, who can make the least funny joke and like pick on Super John in the worst way, and like we just go back and forth. It's funny. But yeah.
Outside all that, next subject is fighting EX Layer.
Never played it.
It's a cool. It's a pretty. It's a throwback to the old fighting
That
game.
not yet?
No, it's not out yet. There's I do have a bone to pick with it, but before I do,
before you get to your bone, let's talk about the characters that just got announced and whatnot.
Yep.
Belair Dame,
Yep.
Shadowgeist, and my main man, Crackerjack,
Yep.
in the building.
What did you just say?
My main man, Crackerjack. Yes, my favorite character.
The first white guy on the podcast, and he starts preaching his rhetoric, saying some racist shit. You know what? He wouldn't stop calling me a colonizer last season. And then he beat me in DBZ and called me it again. I'm not even sure what it means.
It's true, I did do that. I'm not going to deny that.
After you watch Black Panther, you'll become racist against your own kind as well.
That's assuming I'm not already. You think I don't fucking hate vanilla-ass white people? Like I'm what they call warehouse white. Like, I'm the guy in a warehouse, while, like, white is, like, the people in the office. There's different white. So...
I mean, we got white friends, but... yeah.
But are they warehouse white?
Yeah, well, I mean, we got one white friend that's way more, like... He does a lot more black culture type stuff.
That's warehouse white.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Dude, I'm selling shoes on Facebook. You're gonna talk about how I'm not black culture?
That's true. That's very true. But yeah,
Okay.
Fighting the X-Layer, fucking Blair and Jack won't say the other word.
Well, yeah, we'll just call him Jack. Cause
Yeah, you better.
I never knew that kind of is... that could be considered racist.
I guess, but whatever. I'm just happy Mike's back. I'm excited to see him. I hope when the game comes out, it doesn't sound any better than like when the demo came out. So,
That's the bone I have to pick. It's a $60 game for 12
That's not-
characters.
not. It's $40.
Is it $40?
Yeah,
I heard it was $60.
it's $40.
Okay, well, $40 for 12 characters is still a lot. I would easily put that at 30. And then that's not including if you buy the special pack, which is $60, you get an extra character, and
How many?
just one, and you get like these gem things.
How many characters does Street Fighter have, vanilla?
16.
16.
That's not even that much more, and that's...
No, but like it's a lot less quality though, because this is more of like an old fighting game type thing.
This is,
Okay.
But again, the game's not done. One, but if it's coming out like the way it is now, and they're gonna charge $40, like they can't do that.
Why, it's really broken?
Like the sound quality, it's the sound quality. Like they're using a lot of placeholders. They keep saying it's just placeholders. Like for the music, they're using like the music from like the old PlayStation version. They're using the sound effects from the old PlayStation version. And it's like you can tell the difference. And it's just like, okay, I get that they're just placeholders, but like, what's the actual game gonna sound like? Like, I need to see what the final. Like, I need a hint of what the final product's gonna be like. At least have Kyrie or something already like 100% done.
This just seems like a beta pre-alpha type thing, and it's coming out as a full game. I feel like they should have polished it just a little bit more.
Doesn't every game do that now?
Yeah, sadly.
Every game is beta now.
Arika, they're not like a big company anymore.
Yeah, they're not. I don't expect them to have like AAA, but I expect them to have different fucking punch sounds.
Right. I just want like better sound quality. Like you can't get some voice actors in this.
Yeah, that's a weird placeholder too. It's like I can understand some things, but like punch sounds in a fighting game,
Yeah.
like that
You
wasn't
like the old like PlayStation 2 era sounds.
Like you can get better quality sounds on like royalty-free websites.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just looked it up, by the way. The standard version of the game comes with the starting 12 characters plus Hokoto and 15 Gogi decks. I don't know what the Gogi decks are. I'm guessing those
Little gem thingies.
yeah, little gem thingies for $60. While the light version contains 12 characters and 5 Gogi decks for 40. I'm guessing the 5 Gogi are the 5 from the beta.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, that doesn't appeal to me at all. Like I'm like, yeah, $40 for that. Like I don't know. They better have some fucking storylines and shit. They better have like old school storylines if that's the case. I don't know. Like it just seems like there's way too little effort put in for $40.
That they're even doing it in the first place. So like, shout out to them for even doing it.
Yeah, I'm really glad they're doing it. Like if I have the money to dish out, maybe. But
right. But like, cause like
go out of my way.
we're ever gonna see these characters ever again.
Yeah.
I've never even played Street Fighter EX or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've been missing out. There's some great characters in there.
Garuda. I just want Garuda in a Street Fighter game. Come on, man.
Did you guys ever play Flying Dragon for the N64?
No,
Flying
it's
Dragon.
what is
It rings a bell.
Big fighting game. Oh my God, look it up. I won't go into too much detail, but it's
Nah,
it's.
you know what they got to remake? Clay Fighter.
Okay, yeah. You want to talk about racism? That was the most racist game ever. Like, that game's gonna fly nowadays. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting
I never noticed. Okay, well now you think.
me? Notice, dude? There's a Chinese guy on there that's like doing like stereotypical karate, and when he does stuff, he yells "pork fried rice"
You're
and that kind of. And there's also like I forget what it is. It's like some kind of like tribesman.
Yep.
Or something. I don't know. That game's super racist, dude. Like, totally a 90s thing.
You know what game they actually need to bring back? Bloody Roar.
Oh,
That's the one with the animals? No, that's
Yeah.
Primal Fury.
no, Primal Fury. Yeah, they're Bloody War Primal Fury.
Yes.
No one can beat me in that game.
Nobody who played you recently can beat you in that game.
You can't beat me anymore, Kim. I've leveled up too much.
Oh, bitch ass
I've
up.
leveled up too much.
Touch yo, bitch
I've
Yo, do you
leveled
want me to bring
up.
it up? Bring it to 1-up? Do you want me to bring it to 1-up tomorrow?
ass up. I'm not going to 1-up, nigga. The Vikings.
Tomorrow's
I'll bring
Thursday.
you. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. I was gonna bring you, Kim.
No, I'm not going. I'm busy, dude. I gotta finish these commissions.
Oh, 1-up. I thought you were saying BP. Dude, shout out to Kim and his commissions, though.
Thank you.
He threw me a thing for me and my girlfriend. It came out sick.
Thank you.
I put it in a frame, and then I broke it over my knee. It was the best looking picture I ever destroyed. And I recorded it too, made sure to show his little signature. Bang! Right through. Crack. Down the middle.
Paid, so I'm a winner in this situation.
No, I got it half off. I waited till Kim did his sale.
Yeah, you did.
No, it was sick. Worth the money if you want something cool.
Thank you. You heard it from him first, folks.
Yeah. If there's one thing I know about the FGC, it's they listen to me.
What?
I know they listen to me. I call the shots.
Oh, you
I tell Dan what to do. That's it. That's all I gotta do. I tell Dan what to do. I show him where to go.
no.
If it wasn't for me, nothing would exist.
I don't know about that. I mean, and then again, I do like you around GoofMA because at least I know I get a free pass on the tournament.
Oh,
Ow, he just going to disrespect you like that?
pretty good. Damn, don't make fun of me. I play it casually, John. You wonder why I'm the only person around there with a good attitude. I go, I get my delicious sandwich, I fucking drink a shake, and I go,
And you always
and
gotta
I
make
go-
a comment with me while drinking it.
and I go 3-2. So that's what I do. Except for last balance patch, I did god awful.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, dude. I went 1-2, but the one was Russell, who's just trying to get back into the game. So if I didn't beat him, I probably would have just swerved off the road on my way home. So he's getting back into it. You know, no hate to him, but he knew going into it he wasn't going to do well. So, yeah, I pretty much went 0-2.
Damn.
But I
you
faced
lose
him,
against?
Manat Akubi. Is that his name?
I don't know.
He
Oh
was
yeah,
a Manat.
the Monat player. Yep.
A Manat player first, and then I fought Mike Smith in losers, dude. What do you want from me?
How'd you lose to Mike Smith?
All right, John, pick up Zangief and let's see how it goes.
Why
ahead and pick-
Why didn't you pick Abigail?
I'm not that good with Abigail.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I tried Abigail against that guy's Manat, and he kicked my dick in worse than he
that
did.
makes sense. Monat I can see doing well against
He said the opposite. He said to keep it up
players.
with Abigail.
Players always like
They wouldn't lie to me. They wouldn't lie to me.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Well, nobody would ever lie to you.
No. What do they think? I'm a threat? I'm the guy that's gonna maybe have potential for the rest of the life.
You picking up Abigail day one in season 3 against my Urian, and we were like you were getting wins off me.
Your Urian isn't that good, dude.
I hate to say it.
Hate to say it, but top 5 Urians. Let's see, Burkish, Jewish Jew,
Oh, what?
Burkish, Jewish Jew, and then Burkish again. No Super John even on that. So, yeah, of course I won.
And yet I beat Jewish Jew all the time.
He lets you win, let's be honest.
It was funny because this past balance patch, I faced him in bracket, and I beat him 2-0. And right when I beat him, he like got up and was like, "God, you're so fucking random. You suck." And Draken was doing the scores or whatever. He's like, "I'm guessing John won 2-0."
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, very rarely do you have that reaction when you win, unless you fight. Everybody gets so annoyed with that one kid. He plays Birdie.
Oh,
He
Nuches?
works there.
Nuches?
Yeah, everybody gets so annoyed with him.
I beat him all the time. He gets
Yeah.
pissed off whenever he faces me because he just gets destroyed by me. I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Like, I've never faced him, but everybody gets so pissed. Nobody leaves that match happy. They're just pissed. I don't know why.
It's probably because, like, the way I beat him is I just sit there and I wait for him to do something.
To kill
and
himself?
then I react to it. Yeah, like, I just let him kill himself. Other people,
Maybe
I don't think they let that happen, so, like, they get caught by these things, and I'm just like... Like, yeah, I think you were seeing my match with him, Kim, where, like,
Yep.
I think he beat me first round or something, but then after that, it was just, like, quick, like, 4 rounds. Like,
Yeah, I'm just because like there was a lot of things where it's just like, why are you doing that? That wasn't working. And another thing, he wasn't anti-airing you at all. I'm like,
no, because no. Actually, he does pretty good anti-airing. His problem though is he likes to press roundhouse a lot.
I was gonna say people get mad because, like, I guess he plays in a way where he can't be conditioned, and that sounds ridiculous to get mad to, but it's like,
Yeah.
I guess he kind of
So
does.
my
Like,
thing is like, yeah, he does whatever he wants. So like, what I do is I know that like either a roundhouse or I know he's gonna press something, so I jump, and he doesn't have enough time to anti-air me. And if he does anti-air me, he'll do a 50-50 straight up, either roundhouse or SPD. And I'd rather take the SPD than get hit by a fucking roundhouse and then half my health is gone. So I just sit there and I wait for him to do roundhouse and then I just back up. But other than that, and then I jump again, because if I jump and I get the jump in, I kill him.
yeah.
So
Because
like,
I guess what it like, for example, like if you have him in the corner and you're meeting his wake up, so he's trying to jump,
yeah,
he'll keep jumping, even though like most people would be like, no, like I'm gonna block it or whatever. And maybe
that's how he
mix
beat me the first round. Actually, I remember. I think you remember Kim. Like he beat me because he woke up with the EX bullhead then or whatever. But I wanted to grab him and it just whiffed in front of him. Like I already knew he was gonna get up with that. And then after that, it was just like I didn't mess up like that again. So I was like,
anybody who meets Nunez in bracket, you just found out how to beat him right here on this podcast.
He has some bad habits, and I keep trying to teach him because we did face each other a lot, like online and stuff. Like he always, we just like do sets, and I try to teach him like, you got bad habits. You gotta stop doing so many risky things sometimes.
Yeah,
you gotta calm it down a little.
I guess he's just super random, so I don't know. I've never fought him. I just know everybody hates him.
I'm surprised. I didn't know that.
Hates to play him, I should say.
Yeah, hates to play him. Is it like is it the max out type then?
I don't know. I always hear things like memes about max out, but
yeah, like it's the same situation here. Like I faced maxed out when everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's a god" and all this stuff, and I 2-0'd him so fast. It wasn't even a challenge. And I did that like 3 times in a row, and I'm just in 3 different like tournaments, and I'm just like, I don't know why everyone has trouble against him.
In Marvel Infinite.
I didn't face him in Marvel Infinite though. I did not face him in Marvel Infinite.
Wait, so what were you playing him in?
Street Fighter.
Oh, well.
This was a long time ago too. Like this was like season 1. He was Mika.
Mika, yeah.
Yeah, and he was just going nuts. Like,
weren't you this season 1?
Yeah, I was, but I wasn't like that nuts. Like he was literally like he didn't care. So I just let him hang himself, just like with Nooches. Like, I just let him hang himself. And people just have a problem against that.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see when I body him 2-0 next time. Maybe even double perfect.
Oh,
Damn. That's a challenge.
that's a challenge.
You know what I'm sad about? I didn't get to face the guy who shall not be named. I was so sad I didn't face him.
Considering we don't know who you're talking about, you might want to actually name him.
I know.
I'll just give you a clue. Milkshake. He called me Milkshake at one point.
Oh.
Vanilla.
I wouldn't put it past Kimbo to call me Milkshake at this point.
Shut up, colonizer.
The title is just we racistly bash our white friend. Our worst because he's wearing.
You hang out with my friend group, which Kim is included in that friend group. You'll notice how much they fucking destroy me. Like, by the time I'm done hanging out with all these guys, with Kim included, like, I'll go back home and cry in front of a mirror. That's basically how that ends up.
Yeah.
You'll be alright, yeah? Alright, well, anyways, I think that does it for the podcast. We basically went way too off topic.
Yes. Shout out to our guest GoofMA for blessing with his godly presence.
Buy my shoes. Only $300. $9.5.
Why are these 300?
Because they only made 600 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So shut
It's
up.
like my shoes. My shoes were 400.
Oh my God! Shut up about your shoes already.
John, nobody cares that you bought these fake ass Jordans from some guy who's extremely rich you are.
They're not Jordans.
He brings it up as much as possible. He's like, hey, you know how much my shoes cost? Like, nobody fucking cares.
No, you know why I brought it up a lot? Because people were like, hey, let's do a shoe match. I'm like, nah, because my fucking shoes are $400 and yours are probably from, like, Walmart. Why would I ever want to do that?
First of all, my shoes are not from Walmart. Second of all, I would never challenge anyone to a shoe match.
No, me neither.
Unless I was wearing slippers.
Yep, that's the only time I would.
And, you know, it's really, like, you walk in, so with you and Kimbo, you walk in the balance patch, you try to say hi to these two guys. One of them's telling you, hey, did you know my shoes were $400? And the other one's like, enough about that. Nash got nerfed season. Did you know? Did you guys know? They're just battling for, like, I don't know what it is. Who wins? Who wins this?
You know, it's rare to see Kim getting out-trolled. But I love seeing it.
I can't say shit.
Yeah, like...
Got him.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna love this episode.
All right, let's try this again.
I'm Kimbo.
Oh, man. So, this is the end of the podcast.
Sign off your podcast, John.
Yeah, this concludes the episode. We talked about a lot of things. So, Kim, I guess sign-offs. How can they contact you and stuff?
Let's let Giles do it since he's the guest. Let's let him go
Giles.
I'm
How
signing
can they
up.
contact you?
How can they contact me?
Or
Yes.
like at least follow you in some way?
77. No, I'm just playing.
Whoa.
Really, just Facebook, I guess, and Instagram. Hold on, let me find out how I spell it on Instagram. But it's the_waffle_banger. The waffle banger.
Curiously, why? That name.
Because when me and my family, if you're eating something really fast, like we say you're banging it. And at that time, I was just really like, I was eating waffles every day. That's really all there is to it.
Okay. That's straightforward and makes sense. Okay.
Banging waffles.
So find him on Instagram at the Waffle Banger. You can find me on Instagram at Art of Kimbo. Also on Twitter at Art of Kimbo. I actually changed my handle now, so it's just at Art of Kimbo for like everything.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Also, I have another Instagram for like my fighting game videos at FGC_Kimbo_Henry. And I just have a bunch of random videos from like Street Fighter and Dragon Ball Fighters and all sorts of crazy shit like that and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All I have is an Instagram and then my Facebook. They're both under Super John 12345. So Yeah, so
Yep.
I think that just about does it.
All right, peace out, motherfuckers.
Cool beans.